Welcome and thank you for joining me on your mat today for this 20-minute yoga class for Rise Yoga. This sequence is amazing for the morning time when you're just waking up, looking to find some movement, cultivate some energy, and loosen up the muscles. This practice is short and sweet, so it is great for if you are in a rush to get out or you want to wake up early and fit this practice in. And when you're ready, we will begin our practice in child's pose today. So you can either come into an extended child's pose like I am. You can have your big toes to touch and your knees as wide as the yoga mat. We're just going to take a couple breaths here, in through the nose, and exhale out of the mouth. Resting our third eye on the mat. And if it feels good, you can rock it back and forth here, massaging it with your mat. And just surrender to your practice. Setting an intention or holding space for someone or something. Continue to breathe here, filling the rib cage and exhaling out the mouth. Find some length in your spine. You can keep the fingertips and palms active here. Exhaling and allowing the whole body to soften and relax into your mat. Just check in with yourself and notice how you feel. Mentally, emotionally, and let it all go, leaving it here on your mat. We will stay here for 2 breaths in your own timing. Inhale, filling the lungs, and exhale. When you are ready, we will inhale, walking our hands to the right side of the mat, placing our left palm on top of the right, bringing your forehead down towards the floor, and you should feel the stretch in your left side body. If this is too much, you can move more towards the center of your mat. But we're just here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale deeply and exhale out of the nose. On every exhale, allow your body to soften. Inhale and exhale, come back to center, and we will move on to the left side. So bringing your palms to the left side of your mat, placing your right palm on top of the left, and feeling the stretch in your right side body as you inhale and exhale, soften into your side body bend. Just allow it to hang heavy here, your entire body, and just breathe, waking up the arms and the side body. When you're ready, we will walk our hands back towards our knees and we will sit up tall, sitting over our feet here. If this is too much, you can just come into a cross-leg position. But we will begin here with some neck rolls, bringing our right ear closest towards our right shoulder, coming forward, and then bringing our left ear to our left shoulder, and then back. Continue with these circles, working out the clicks and ticks. This is amazing in the morning as you were resting all night and just finding some movement, releasing that stuck energy. Continue to create large circles with the nose. Make them as big as you can, waking up the neck and the spinal cord. Beautiful. We will come back to neutral. We will inhale, reach our arms up, interlace your fingers, except your index finger and thumb. This is called a peaceful gun. And we will take a nice deep inhale and see if you can open the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, bring your hands out in front of you at your heart center. Interlace your fingers completely and press forward, chin to chest as you round. This is a cat-cow movement. So as you inhale, you will reach your arms up into your peaceful gun, extending fully. Maybe go for a little back bend. And then on an exhale, you will push forward, rounding the back, pressing the palms away from you. And we'll do this a few times in our own timing. Inhale, reaching the arms up in our peaceful gun. And exhale, round. 2 more here. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, round. All right, when you're ready, we will come to a neutral spine, bringing your right palm beside you on your mat. Your fingertips come freely and comfortably, and you can sweep your left arm up and come into a side body stretch as we reach the left palm to the right above our head. Inhale and exhale, journey into your bend. If this is too much for you, you can come to a wall for support. On your next exhale, we will come to a neutral spine. And on an inhale, we will drop the left fingertips, reaching the right up towards the sky. And exhale, coming into our side body bend. Make sure you're rooting down into your mat through your hips. Sometimes we have a tendency to lift off of the heels as you're reaching. Try to sit deep. Feel that side body stretch. Inhale, filling the lungs. And exhale out the nose. Great. On your next inhale, we will come to all fours. And we will position ourselves for tabletop position. Wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hip points. Finding some movement here as we do a couple cat-cows in our own timing. Dropping the belly, arching the back, gaze looking up. And then exhale, rounding the back like a black cat. Beautiful. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round the back. Continue here as we inhale, hollow back. And exhale, round. Do 1 more here in your own timing. And on your next inhale, we will come back to a neutral spine, setting up for foundation of a tabletop position. We will make sure that our navel is sucking into our belly. We have a beautiful straight spine. And when you're ready, we will extend our left leg, making sure that it is parallel with the mat. And then extend our right arm. So you should be opposite here. Left leg, right arm, reaching forward, stretching, bright fingers, bright toes. Inhale deeply and exhale, bring it back to center. And we're going to move on to the other side. So we will extend our right leg and then extend our left arm, reaching forward, reaching back, creating space and energy. Inhale deeply and exhale, let it all go back to center. When you're ready, we will bring our right foot between our palms here. We will be setting up for our low lunge. So framing the foot here, making sure that the right knee is over the right ankle. You can come up here and bring your palms to your thighs. If this is too much, you can keep your palms placed on the mat for stability. And if you want to challenge, you could reach your arms up and come into a little back bend. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Close your eyes and feel that stretch in your left hip crease. With every exhale, we will allow our hips to become heavy here. Inhale one more time, and on an exhale, we will frame the right foot and step back to our downward facing dog. Walk it out here, bending the legs, rotating the ankles, and just finding whatever feels good for you. You can have a generous bend in your knees. And try not to push yourself here. If your heels don't touch the mat, that's okay. We all will get there at some point. And on your next inhale, we will step the left foot between our hands, placing our right knee down on the mat for a low lunge. Framing that left leg, making sure our knee is in line with our ankle. And when you're ready, you can rise up, reaching the arms overhead, or leaving them here on your left thigh. Once again, sink deep. Feel that stretch in your right hip crease and let your hips become square and heavy here. Inhaling and exhaling out the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down, step your left foot forward, and you're coming here on the front of the mat, and you're just going to walk your feet out till they're about the width of your mat. You want to have your heels and your toes turned out so your feet are diagonal, pointing out. And then we're just going to drop our hips and come into Malasana. And bring our hands to Andali Mudra, heart center. Use your elbows to push your knees out, sinking your hips deep into this yogic squat. Control your breathing here as you inhale And exhale out the mouth. Try not to squeeze too much in your glutes here and try to soften your face. Just relax here in Malasana. We hold a lot of emotional stress in our hips, so it is great to wake up and let all that energy go. On your next inhale, we will come back to a seated position. We will bring the soles of our feet together into our butterfly pose, cobbler's pose. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bring your heels closer in to your groin, and you can wrap your hands around your feet and just begin to flutter. These fluttering movements are very short and very quick. This helps with the groin and the hip flexors and the hamstrings. Inhale, and on an exhale, you will look forward like you're looking into a pond, keeping your spine straight. Your elbows are tucked here. And just pretend you can see your reflection, keeping that long neck. You're doing awesome, guys. We are almost done here. On your next inhale, we will bring our legs forward, extending them straight. We have our toes flexed and facing the sky. If this is not suitable for you and it doesn't serve you, you can bring a bolster or a block underneath your hips. And when you're ready, on an inhale, we will reach our arms up, and exhale. Try to grab your toes or your feet. If that doesn't serve you, then just grab your knees or your shins here, finding that stretch in your hamstrings and in your back. You want to do a lot of breathing here, so make sure you're bringing the breath as you inhale and exhale. Try to journey into your fold. Hold it for a couple more breaths here in your own timing. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Last breath here. And then inhale, gently roll yourself back up. Spread your legs here as far as it feels good for you. Make sure you're not sitting more towards the front, but balancing and keeping that same energy as we inhale, reach up, and exhale. We're going to reach our hands forward. And if this feels good here, that's fine. And if you need a deeper stretch, you can crawl it forward. Continue here with your last breath. And on an inhale, we will come into easy pose and put our hands on our knees. Make sure you are comfortable. Your spine is long and your shoulders are away from your ears. Allow your hips to soften into the mat and take a moment to bring awareness to how you feel. Bringing the breath to a natural rhythm and remembering your intention for today. Yoga is all about observing your feelings and your thoughts instead of judging them. We need to learn how to step outside of ourselves and be the observer. When we begin to view our thoughts and life this way, we take it from our mat and off our mat into our daily lives. we begin to heal and to evolve. This helps us to not judge ourselves so much and to be in the present moment. On your next inhale, we will reach our arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, bring our hands to Andali Mudra, bowing our head. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.